At this time, what I'd like to do is like to go over a situation in which there is a runner on first base and a runner on second base, and we have nobody out. And what the offense is trying to do is advance the runner to third base. That's the objective of the offensive team. And defensively, how do you need to defend that so that you're in the best position to make a play on that runner at third base? So we're going to set our defense. One of the things that we're going to do is have our first baseman play in front of the runner. Now, the first baseman's not holding them on, but what they're doing is playing in front of the bag and even with the runner. And the first baseman is going to charge hard when the hitter squares around in order to take this general area away from the hitter. So if there is a bunt laid down that general area, that the first baseman can make a play to third to cut down that runner. Next responsibility is the pitcher, and the pitcher, what they're going to do is they're going to cover anything in front of the plate and also down the third baseline. Now the pitcher doesn't want to commit too early and really have to read the ball off the mound. Oftentimes pitchers sometimes break towards the line anticipating the ball being down the line, and you really can't do that. You have to wait for the ball to be down so that you can actually make a play. The third baseman, what they're going to do is they're going to play even with the bag. And the reason that we have them playing even with the bag is because this runner potentially, if let's say the third baseman is playing in this general area here, the base runner at second can move on to third because the third baseman, one, doesn't see the person, there's no sight line on the runner, and is dependent upon the shortstop, to say something, or other infielder. And if they don't hear, then they have a hard time getting back to the bag. So it's best to have the third baseman just play even with the bag. The shortstop then would cover second on a play if the ball is down, and the second baseman would cover first if the ball is down. The left fielder, remember, the first baseman and the pitcher are trying to attempt to make a play at third base. Third base would then cover, when they're in the general vicinity, and especially if the ball has hit the first base and they're coming back here. You can imagine third baseman needs to get back to the bag and cover the bag, or even the pitcher making a throw. So the center fielder would then be in the vicinity of backing up second, and the right fielder would back up first in foul territory. And then the catcher would stay put at home, and the reason being is there's a potential run being scored, or the runner's getting close enough to scoring position, which the catcher has to stay home in order to make a play.